I saw that you were in a studio before with Diddy. You played him your music, and they had you removed from the studio because you were playing that real pimp shit.
That shit was
Is there truth to that? That's how that went?
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. Shit, my head up, blood in it. I had no identification with his whatever was finna happen and all that was going on. Like, Diddy had ran across me from that video I did from the block freestyle when I did the with my Maybach truck hopping in South by Southwest. And I had a lot of big pimp bars in the verse. Like I said shit. I was like, since eight tracks, my mama was breaking tricks for 8 racks. Some like just a bunch of different pimp bars in the verse. Well, I thought he knew, you know what I'm saying? Because he loved the verse and he reached out to different people that he knew his camp to reach out to me, invite me to like whenever I come to LA, like man, whenever you in LA, pull up to the studio, whatever, we get a session so you music with I'm thinking
pull up to the Diddy party. Come party with me, brother. Come party with me. What's Diddy's favorite word? Come party with me, daddy. Man, what up with it, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. We got another reaction video tonight. We got Sauce Walker at the Danger Project. And he gonna be explaining this time where he ran into Diddy at the studio, or he was invited to the studio from Diddy or by Diddy or whatever, however you want to word it. But look, man, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Let's go.
this music shit. Like, so just want to hear how I sound, and which that's all it was. But I ain't know that. And then you know what I'm saying, like with music. But I've grown to realize that over time, that's the hardest type of rapper to be is the pimp rapper. Unfortunately, like we got it's the hardest thing in the streets. Period is just to be attached to that word. Like it's like evil. Like everybody's scared of that word. It's like you're the evilest person in the world. People love listening to music about drugs and drug, like being addicted to drugs, not what drug addiction and poverty and like the ghetto gospel, like how I do it, or like somebody just trying to give enlightenment to it. Like we love to rap about killing and stealing, robbing, and dealing. As soon as they're talking about some pimping and the girl feelings hurt, and the only place they just love that shit how they supposed to is on the West Coast. Everywhere else, that shit is like taboo. But pimping New York music, hate it. Pimping Atlanta, South Texas, like it's supposed to, hate it. Even Memphis, like even the places in the South, that like Texas and Memphis, like we are pimping states, like forever in the history of time. Like we've always had pimping and horn in our cities and states. And musically, there is no true identity in it's like a stiff standing supportive culture behind that style of music. You know what I'm saying? Because of the black cloud they have over it, and just the fact that get soft about a lot of shit. So they definitely get soft and scary about losing the ability to get more.
Yeah.
If they feel like that they're gonna be looked at as an animal like you, or looked at as whatever, as the peas are looked at, if it's not being, and they know that because women get away from that shit, especially musically. If they ain't with it, they don't respect that shit, or they don't understand it, or have compassion for it. Anyways, they get away from that shit.
But how could somebody like Diddy try to get away from it?
And that's because he was trying to keep it. Obviously, you want to keep it on the raps or whatever. Because I ain't gonna lie, what he doing and what I'm rapping about is different though.
Yeah, nah, like, he's like
that's some weirdo other shit. That ain't pimp. Like that's some.
He's Christian Grace.
That's some other stuff that I don't even. That shit is my brain get to hurting. That shit is too much. But as far as like just the traditional street game where it comes from strip clubs, the blade, you know what I'm saying, dancing, all that shit, like exotic dancers, just that whole dynamic of it. The internet itself too, like just rapping about that and what being growing up from a mother that was a prostitute as well. Like my mom was a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I was born into that shit. My uncles was pimps. My uncle Junebug and Scorpio are some of the Scorpio the P are some of the most renowned pimps in the Midwest ever. You know what I'm saying? So to me, think of like a person that's from New York like him and they got he's older, so like you from that older era where it was glimpses of pimping in New York and the old school Max and shit like that, Goldie, the movies and shit. Like it's not foreign language to you as far as music wise. So when he heard my music and we was really got to talking, he got to ask me questions and shit. The conversation just led to. So when I heard you say this right here in the song, but then you said this, like, what you mean when you said that? Like, because that's some real pimp shit you just said. And I was like, yeah, like that's what I come from. You got niggas come from selling drugs, you got niggas come from robbing, niggas rap about killing all the time. I rap more about, pimping, breaking tricks, and you know what I'm saying? Black empowerment or ghetto gospel knowledge and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Financial literacy. Woo. That whole soul dropped out his body. His whole facial expression, everything just changed. Like, you looked at the dude, like his little point of contact that he had, like mediating the middleman between us and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, hey man, you come to the studio, shit, Diddy. Yeah. He hit me in my DM one time. He's like, my assistant, so and so gonna get up with you, and then all that other shit. So yeah, so he gets to ask that nigga say, so, like, do you like women? Do you hate women? Like, do you hate women? Like, saying, like, what the? Why? Because I'm pimping. That mean I hate women. I don't hate women. I love women. I love women more than anybody. Women.
He was just making sure you ain't try to go Cassie.
He was I don't know. It was a whole other bitch in the studio. That bitch didn't look like Cassie to me. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But bro just got real uncomfortable and ended the session like,
what's that shit?
It might be.
Diddy was trying to fill him out, man. Let me find out. Diddy was trying to fill him out. Oh man, he was trying to go with his move on Sauce. Oh, nah, I'm just bullshit. I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know. That is weird though. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Don't act like you don't know what pimping is or you don't know what I'm talking about, nigga. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, he could have been on some weird shit then, you know, but I ain't saying he is or he was. But yeah, man.
Me. But yeah, bro got real uncomfortable and was like, yeah, what's time is it? I like, and so I peeped that, like, damn, what's the difference between women doing it to, like, women pimping on every day, women breaking every day, women are taking advantage of men money and having multiple men in their phone and making a man go risk his life and do all these different things to go make money and give it to her. That's the same thing as pimping. She just pimping her now instead of getting, you know what I'm saying? So I said it to Diddy, he like, no, man, no.
So you think
it's all about the love, man? Huh?
You think he wanted you to write for him? Is that what it was?
Nah, I was up in there like on some trying to struck a deal, like a
same shit he did with Nip, right? Like he did the victory lap.
Even if it's like executive producer selling him a project, selling him an album, selling him an idea, like I just sold an album for $2 million. I'm not in a record deal with this company, but I sold them a project for $2 million.
Right.
Then like I sold another project for $800,000. I sold another project for $400,000.
You better stop sleeping on Sauce.
Like that's what I do. I do shit like that. I set a project with another. For a whole artist that ain't my shit and putting like giving, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing other shit in music industry.
So that leads
like, and that's the thing. I'm trying to show a person my executive stage as well. Like I'm more than an artist. I got 56 artists signed to me. I got a distribution company. I'm doing this. So I was trying to get into all that shit, but rap is just that's the key. That's the door opener. That's an icebreaker for other conversations. I didn't know if I was gonna leave with a brand deal, whatever. I'm just trying to explore business, and his interest is the music.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give the music. I'm trying to get on whatever TV the show that had at the time, the TV network. How can I get my own show? Like, what I'm the type of person. Yeah. I'm a money shark. Yeah, I'm a hustler.
The real version.
I'm going in this room trying to close a deal. Yeah. I'm trying to find somewhere to straight gold. Oh, yeah, bet. We came up here talking about this. We left about crypto, and you gave me funding to do this right here and promote it, market it, and $600,000. That's cool.
Right.
Grabbing like whatever I can come up with, and we conspire. That's what I'm on from music business standpoint wise. But
you said it was all about the love.
Yeah, he was recording the Love album and shit. And bro just peeped my whole demeanor like I'm just a, you know what I'm saying? You know how I come?
Intimidating mother. That's what he saw.
I don't know why be intimidated by blood. I don't know why. Because then they be like, Sauce Walker's corny and crazy as hell. Then they get around and be scared and nervous as a motherfucker. I don't understand.
Because you live your own life.